Hey guys, how we doing? Today's video, man. Honestly, nothing flashy. It's gonna be just a genuine conversation between me and you of how I got monetized on YouTube. I'm gonna go through the method of my upload structure, how I got it all done, the scheduling of stuff as well, little tips and stuff just to go back through videos and stuff to get more watch time. What's actually the mandatory things you need to hit to get monetized, and mistakes I did along the way. Also going to be a bit of a backstory of how I started on YouTube, what actually happened, what made me go so slow to get monetization, and stuff I would do that I reckon I could probably get monetized now in at least a quarter of the time of what it took me. So let's get into it. It took me about 2 years to get monetized on YouTube, and a lot of the fact was at the start, right? I was killing it on Call of Duty, which most gaming channels start by. It's COD, man. You know, like it's an enjoyable game. The problem is it's so freaking saturated on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. And it gets to a point, man, where like I was getting as to me, I had a really good KD, pretty bloody decent. Was doing pretty sick kills. I was sort of like a movement player, so you know, you think you'd get views from that, right? But let's just dive into a bit more. So we started there on COD. I upgraded my whole setup to be able to get the best FPS I can on a console. I started on PS4, on Wi-Fi, and just a normal controller. Ended up going full Ethernet connected setup. I upgraded to a PS5, changed my Elgato to get 120 FPS pass-through rate, quad pedal controller, went to a monitor as well. Anyway, what was happening was my shorts were absolutely killing it, man. Killing it. I was getting between, say, 4 to 8,000 per short, or if not, out of 6 shorts, 4 of them would get that sort of views, so really good. But what would happen, I'd get the subs in, man. So this was the first tier you had to get, 1,000 subs to get monetization on YouTube, 1,000. Hit that pretty comfortably within the first year. I was getting about 50 to 60 subs a month through shorts, but it wasn't converting into the watch time. So the first tier for watch time is 3,000 hours. You unlock super chats, I believe, and not much more really. So we got the first 1,000 subs, man. I would make long form video content of COD stuff. Just could not convert the new subscribers from shorts to get the watch time on the videos. So back then, man, I was getting maybe 20 to 30 views per video, and like, to be honest, I was cranking out 3 of them a week, you know. And then it come to a realization that unless you're an absolute god tier, just gifted player on COD, or as much as people don't like to admit it, man, a lot of people use bot lobbies on COD, as you probably know if you're into the scene. That's how they get their like sick clips and like stuff like that. And then the other way obviously is if you be a personality, put on some sort of voice or character or whatever. Though people do it pretty sick, like Dr. Disrespect, and controversial actually, but like a few other people, but some people are so fake, man. It just comes across as just content clout chasing. Anyway, that's not me, man. I'm a chill dude. Anyway, realizing that I sort of hit the ceiling of that and just grinding to get nowhere, I went back and decided I might even try a rally game. Back as a kid, I had a pretty big passion for rally cars and games, and on my PS1, I think it was, I got Kyle McRae Rally where me and Dad used to play together, so that was pretty freaking sick, man. Always enjoyed it since then. Decided just to put one video just to see what would happen with YouTube, because at the time, the watch time was getting so stale, it wasn't really going up, and at any one time between 300 or 1 year period, you need to have 3,000 or 4,000 watch hours, and when that revolves around, so to current data for it to last year and then it keeps cranking, if you had a crap video perform, then it takes it out of their current watch time in that year period. So it's like a game of cat and mouse, man, chasing your tail. Pretty interesting. Anyway, put that rally video out just to test it, see what it will do, and it got, I think it got like 200 or 300 views, but good coffee. But at that time, I was like, what? Pretty much triple the views I get, and I've used all my face cam and like fancy editing and stuff, and it was just, I uploaded a video just on a controller, man, like nothing crazy. It wasn't even a webcam, I believe. It was nothing really. So I was like, okay. Okay, so that was my first mistake, was diving into YouTube, putting all this time and money into it to try and get a result at the end of it by views or watch time. It's my bird in the background. Shut up, mate. And yeah, so anyway, that was my first mistake. So I decided, hey, let's chase this rally stuff. Let's see what this does. At this time, I'm already a year and 2 months into the YouTube journey. I had got my first tier of the stuff anyway, which was 1,000 subs. It was nowhere near the 3,000 watch time, man. I think I was hovering between 800 and 1,000. It was just constant like that for that whole year and 2 months or year and 3 months period. Getting nowhere. Decided to get a sim wheel just to see how I would enjoy that. Straight away, double, triple the views. So it was time for a content switch up. And this was my first mistake, okay? I had put so much time and stuff onto the platform, right, YouTube, that the algorithm was tailored to try and push that stuff out to other people who are into Call of Duty, FPS shooters, stuff like that. So at the start of my sim stuff, when I was really trying to get into it, it was at a crossroads, man. YouTube didn't know who to promote. So COD or sim, it would just sort of hit like this and wouldn't go anywhere, you know? So that was the first mistake, and something you guys need to really drill into is before you start the channel, really decide what you want to do, how much longevity, and if you actually genuinely enjoy it, man. So you have two choices on YouTube, I find, really. You either go into it with the incentive to make money, therefore it's a completely different structure on how you would do it. You know, you're always trying to cater towards the algorithm, which is, if you just think of the algorithm as viewers, you guys, that's the easiest way. What videos, if I put out, would you actually watch? So whole different experience going to get just money driven. Whereas me, it was more of just the fun stuff I enjoyed to do. I like to put Call of Duty edits together and stuff like that. I wasn't that good at editing, but I had a freaking good time, man. But yeah, just couldn't get it. So that was the first mistake. So now that year and 2 months has gone by. 10 months of rally stuff. Views are just through the roof. Watch time's gone up and up and up and up. Eventually got my 3,000 hours of watch time. And then after that, I think it was maybe a week after that, I got 4,000 hours of watch time. But what happens is, with everyone, you get YouTube burnout, right? So that's where you just put so much time and effort into something. The result is just lackluster. You're not getting what you want. So you get burnout. You sort of get over it. And then it obviously reflects on your upload schedule and how much stuff you post. And just genuinely, you can see it through the lens, man. You're not enjoying what you're doing. So really think about it before you start. So with all that in mind, I'm back to sim stuff. Love it. Having a freaking ball. My upload schedule, how I actually got the monetization. 2 to 3, but usually it's 3 videos per week of long form. Always trying to hit the 10-minute mark, if not a little bit over, but sort of nothing less than 10 I've found for me has worked really good. And so every second day, so every 1 day of the week type of thing. So say a Monday, long form. Second day, short. Third day, long form. So what you're always doing is you're having something coming out in your channel every day, even if it's a 5 second short, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need much editing, whatever. For me, it's just usually the rally in-car view with my cam. Performs pretty well. Happy with that, and I enjoy making them. So always having content between your long-form content. Think of your long-form content as a way to get people engaged for actual watch time. So keep it really enjoyable. Keep your editing and stuff, in check. Keep them engaged because you want them there for that whole time, and just have fun with it, man. Don't push stuff too hard. That's the big thing too. If you try too hard, people they click with that and they're like, dude, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Just settle down. So just enjoy what you're doing. So anyway, long form, short, long form, short. Keep that going throughout the week. Learning how to schedule posts really helped me. So you probably crank out maybe 2 videos a day on a good day. Then you can schedule that throughout the week. And then the way I get my shorts is I literally just will typically screen record some sections out of my long form content just on my phone. It's not hard at all. And then use that bit as a short And then you've got two things out of the one type of thing, really. Long form, short, and shorts out of one video, which is freaking amazing. Always, always remember in your short to tag or link your long form video that's related to. That way you can sort of funnel people from a short into a long form content, and then, you know, double whammy. Think of shorts as a way to get viewers again. So just think of it as viewers. Don't really care about the views. Just get the viewers in, man. Get a good hook in the first 1 or 2 seconds, or something interesting happening anyway. And then they'll convert to long form viewers, man, if they want. If they don't, it doesn't matter, man. But if they do, that's sick. That's cool, man. So, best tips, man. Best tips. Narrow down in the niche. Really, really think about it. It's something that you want to do for the entirety of your time on YouTube. So for me, I found my home in sim racing. I genuinely enjoy it, and I think it comes across as something that you guys would, you know, you could see me enjoying it, man. You know, so nothing's fake. Just try and keep it as real as you can. I believe coming into 2025 on the tail end 2024, I believe that, yeah, just being real on the cameraman is just probably the best way to do it now, huh? You know, you don't need to do fake stuff, and if you do, if you make a personality, that's you for your whole YouTube, man. Like, look at how many people have done like a face reveal, and then their views have just been nuked, like dead. So think about it as longevity. Consistency is the upload schedule. So obviously, you know, long form, short. That's how I did my consistency. Engage with community on YouTube. I found if you have a video that really performs pretty well, whatever that views is to you, it's for different for everyone. Try and put in a community post or something to do with the community on your little tab there on YouTube, and just get them, if they've, you know, already engaged with your channel, to engage again, you know, and just entices them to go, oh hey, this guy or girl's pretty cool. Like, I can get around this. This is pretty sick, man. Yeah, all right, cool. Let's see what they got going on. You'll convert to someone who's dropped in to be a long time person on the channel, man. For me, that's exactly how I've done it with a handful of people now, and man, those legends are there for every freaking video I do. You know, good or bad, doesn't matter if it's whatever video, man. They're there to support you because they genuinely like you. So, you know, it's like a friendship, man. It's pretty sick. Nurture it a little bit here and there with stuff that they would want to see, and you know, it's not always about you. It is your YouTube channel, but you got to think about the viewers, man. So give them stuff that they want to watch. Um, so yeah, we've gone into that. We've gone into that. And then the next thing that really freaking helped me, man, was the, well, I'll be honest with you guys, man. Going back through videos, sometimes just changing a thumbnail. The difference that a different thumbnail can change for a video, uh, it's insane, man. It's really, really crazy. Like I've seen videos of mine that have just sort of stagnated at like, say, 200 views. A freaking thumbnail change has generated like 200 or 300 more views, man. It's insane. And with your long form content too, man, if you know, if you're not getting views, don't worry, they'll come. Sometimes all it takes is one video. It just takes one video. A lot of my all my sim racing stuff, man, I'd get probably between 200 to maybe 1,000 views on most of the videos. Some less, some more, you know. And that was just how it went on. My watch time and my hours and stuff was sort of stagnating about, I think it was about 2,200. I was sitting out for a while as well, just sitting there in that weird medium. And then just one video I put out, which is pretty much the same as all my other videos, man. Nothing too crazy about it. It got 70,000 or a bit more than 70,000 views. So that's how it happens on YouTube, man. The next video that you didn't post because you think, you know, I'm done with this stuff, whatever, it's not working, it could be the one. That could be the one. It's pretty crazy. It's a weird situation how YouTube is, man. You just never know. So anyway, once you get about, I'd say, your first 50 videos posted, or whatever, say 20, 25, really dive into the YouTube Studio app, get into analytics, and find out what's going on with videos, man. You got to keep track of what guys or girls are getting interested in, how much they're watching for, their drop-off point, you know, how much people were on the video, how much swiped away. All these little things come into play, man, and then eventually you can put that into a bit of a secret sauce, I guess you'd say, of how to structure your videos. Could be just pacing, could be editing, Could be even just the text in the video itself, man, or could be even just the voice levels, high or low. You know, some people they want to watch your video, but your voice is a little bit too low, music's a little bit too high. You know, you're not gonna watch that. Think about it as yourself, man. Like, you know, genuinely, when you watch a video, what will make you like go to the next one? You know, approach it that way. Just put yourself in someone else's shoes. That is the best way I found to approach YouTube. So overall, man, overall, 2 years to get monetized, just because of my stupid content change, which really stuffed me up. But I think honestly, if you dialed in your channel and you just kept being consistent, 6 months is a pretty, I'd say a realistic goal. You know, 6 to 12 months. But just gotta always be consistent, man. The YouTube shorts, you gotta pump them out. You gotta pump them out. Use whatever app you want. For me, I use CapCut. I use CapCut for my mobile, and there's also a CapCut desktop app as well for obviously laptops or computers, which is freaking sick, man. Really, really good. Um, Music I add into my videos and stuff. I use a company called Upbeat. I pay a monthly subscription, and they have all the sound effects and long form type of sounds and you know music. It's all there. So you know you can only get so far with videos just using the free sort of stuff. But as much as you can do, a lot of sites like Upbeat itself, I know you can maybe, I think it's like 3 or 4 songs you can use for free. Just have to reference their license at the bottom. So that's Upbeat. I've got no affiliation with them at all. Just I like to use it. CapCut, there is free options as well, but obviously you get more when you pay the subscription. The killer thing with CapCut on the app is that on laptop is the transitions, man. They're very, very, very clean transitions, and I find that helped viewers navigate my videos better, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's just honestly, this is me just shooting the shit with you guys, just to be honest, be real. Like, when I was trying to get monetized, man, at the start, I looked up so many freaking of these gurus, right? All these guys giving me information, and what I found is if you watch say 2 or 3 of their videos, every single video is just exactly the same crap they're saying. It's just repackaged in a different way. If you can relate with that, let me know, because I was getting the shits, man. Different titles, different stuff. And the little nugget of info that they drop, they said it like 6 videos ago, man. It was getting me nowhere. Like, it's really, really crap. So, yeah. Pretty long rant, man. We're nearly on 70 minutes now. Just, well, on my editing software anyway. So that's that. That's that. You want to mix in live streams as well. Live streaming on YouTube is a must. Should at least try and do one a week. Even then, I'm pretty guilty. Sometimes life gets in the way. You know, it's how it is, man. But honestly, just be real with the community. Set realistic goals. Be consistent. Narrow down on the content you want to do, and then just try and hone that down to a bit of a fine recipe, I'd sort of say. For me, I hit my stride probably 2 or 3 months ago with getting really a good idea of my content, and it's just reflected, man. Like, YouTube monetized me. The monetization progress was pretty quick, to be honest, man. I got my first email saying I was accepted into the YouTube creator program when I hit the 3,000 watch hours. But it's pretty weird. I didn't get even any notification when I hit my 4,000 hours when I could fully monetize my channel. So 4,000 watch hours is basically you can monetize all of your videos. What is that? You can unlock community like groups or stuff like that, where you can sort of like a Patreon sort of thing. People can subscribe to your channel or membership type of thing, and you can give them exclusive perks. Whatever that is for you is going to be completely different for your channel. But for me, it's like, you know, if you want to jump in with me, we can make videos together. I'll post it, or I can help you with rally tips and tricks, general car stuff, setups of wheels, just stuff in relation to your niche. But like, it's a crazy experience, man. Seriously, it's been wild. It's been a rush. Um, Another thing I'd probably say is just do not get so tied up in watching your freaking watch hours and your views, man, and just going back to watch your videos and stuff like that. Like, I did that. It is not good. It's not healthy. It really just puts you down, man. Honestly, if you put out a video that doesn't perform as well as the last one, and like you put in a lot of time and stuff, and it just really puts you down, you know. Like, you got to be realistic with stuff. Nothing's stuck. Everything isn't going to work. Highs and lows. That's just the way life is. So, just yeah, take it with a grain of salt, man. Just keep on being consistent. And that video just takes one, man. It takes one for YouTube to get it, pick it up, promote it. That could be all it takes. Could be the next one you post. So honestly, man, if this video helped you at all, let me know in the comments. Just me being absolutely real with you guys, how I did it. No bull crap. Not trying to get views. Not trying to, grow my channel for freaking, a YouTube guru type of stuff. It's just me genuinely letting you know what stuff came up, what helped me upload stuff. A couple of nuggets of extra info for you guys too, just before I close this out, is past videos, past live streams, right? In particular, you want to go back through that into your editing stuff on YouTube Studio and put in tags. Tags in an old live streams was pretty amazing, man. Restructure titles with it as well, and then every now and then put a different thumbnail of that in relation to something that's actually in the video. A lot more people will actually click that video and watch it through. And every click on every little bit of couple minutes going in is all going to your watch time, and that's a video that you've just forgotten about. It's way down the track. You might come back to that video in like a year's time and it's got like, I don't know, say 1,000 or 2,000 views, and at the time it might have had 20. Like, it's just a little trickle of here and there of just past stuff. That's all it takes, man. And then obviously, some people go to sleep, and if they have like autoplay on YouTube, whatever, their phone's gonna be sitting there playing. It could tick on to your live stream, which could have been 2 or 3 hours. They're asleep, man. It's like a ghost watch. It's a thing. It's been a thing for a while now. A lot of people know about it. You don't see anyone post about it because it's, they want to sort of hide that stuff. But it's a thing, man. People asleep watching their phones are going to make watch time for you. And all it was recommended by YouTube to them because it's in relation to some sort of niche that they watch. So it's, like, what? The other thing on ad tags too, believe it or not, is actually YouTube Shorts, man. You can go back into a short, and don't be confused with hashtags, because hashtags are in there. You can add full-on proper normal tags, man, to the short as well. It's going to funnel even more viewers to the short. This is all just little stuff that just in the back end helps, man, to get that watch hours. Like, it's pretty amazing. It honestly is. Just a lot of things you don't sort of think of, but at the end result, monetization, man. And for me, I really enjoyed the process. 2 years I know is a long time for some people. Some people can get it in their first month or two, but like for me, I was pretty realistic about it, and just going into it with that mindset of being like, yeah, I'll get there eventually. Don't need to put so much pressure. That really helped me, man. And obviously, dialing into the stuff I really want to play, which is sim stuff, which is like, it's rigged behind me. Like, I play it probably once every day at least. I genuinely enjoy it, man. So that's probably the biggest thing I can help with, is just really find out what you want to do. Keep your channel, I know it's annoying to say, but you got to keep it focused on one area of content. It's just the way it is. So the algorithm works its way into your videos and your content to funnel people into them. So it can only really do a certain type of viewer to a certain type of video. And if you try and do different content, like you'll see, just to test it every now and then if you want, some videos you put out will get nearly no views, and it's all because YouTube doesn't know who to push it to, so it won't. That's the problem. It'll post your video, test it. If it doesn't get enough triggers or hits, which is basically, say if you were not watching my video at the start when it's very freshly posted, YouTube's gonna be like, oh, it's a crap video. We're not gonna promote it, so whatever. We'll let it go. But whereas if it's something that everyone's watching, so you've subscribed for sim stuff, I post a sim video, gets a couple of hits straight away. YouTube's like, oh yeah, cool. This is what we want. All right, let's push out to a bit more, and there's that next sort of barrier of people, like that next couple of thousand people, and just test it there. And YouTube does this every now and then. I've found some videos will do nothing. It might sit for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, man, and out of nowhere, just man, you watch the analytics, it just directly straight up, because YouTube's hit it. It's triggered a signal somewhere, done some really magical hocus pocus stuff, and it's just found more people to watch it, and then just gone bang, 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 bang. And then usually you'll find it when that's happened after the 2 or 3 day mark of just being nothing, and then something, browse features promotes it, which is a whole different topic, but honestly, just get really in tune with your analytics, really dial it down, be a bit of a nerd, you know, spending maybe an hour, you know, a fortnight or something. Just be realistic with it. Just really try and learn and understand your audience. That is the best way to get monetized, I found, is just be in tune with people. And you know, obviously you're enjoying it and doing what you want, but just cater a little bit to them too. Just be a bit considerate with what people want to watch. And you know, that's helped me. That's helped me. So if any of that helped you, man, I know this is a massive rant, like holy shit, 25 minutes or more, whatever. You know, but honestly, I think I've covered a lot of the bases here. But if I missed anything you want to know, just put a comment down below. I'll try and answer it. I answer every single comment that's on all of my videos until it gets to a point where I can't. But yeah, man, I just try and help as much as I can with anyone who's interested in this stuff because I find it fun. It's interesting to me, and you know, you got to learn from your mistakes, which I happen to. So this video, I don't think it's gonna get many views, but just for many views, but for the couple of people who it does help, you know, that makes me happy. You know, yeah, it's cool. So anyway, we'll end it there because it's pretty crazy. Have a good day, a good week, a good year going into 2025. Hope wishing all the best for everyone, your families as well, and hopefully you can crack the YouTube the YouTube code. So, cheers.